Hello, RC World. I'm the owner of CNC Bros RC, an online RC buy, sell, and trade. I have a shop on eBay. It's called CC Bros RC. But what I want to do is I've been buying, selling, and fixing up RCs for about the past year, which I made a decent little profit, but I want to expand. All right. But within this expansion, I want to take you with me. All right. I want to show you the process where I go and buy RCs. I bring them back, I fix them up, I clean them, I strip them down, I fix everything as possible I can on them. I order parts with them, and then I try to make them brand new, and I resell them. And I resell them actually at a pretty good cheap price for what normal people do. But what I want to do, I want to show you that process. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to show you the process which I redo my shop. I'm going to give you a little tour of my shop here, which is really just a 3-car garage. I can only use one side because my wife got to use the other portion for her car. But I'm going to take you through the process of where I'm actually fixing up my shop, what I can't do, the areas which needs improvement. But let me give you a tour of my shop right now. Okay, as you can see, it's all this is just a 3-car garage. All right. So on this side, this is where my wife parks her car, but this is my side. This is my little workshop. And as you walk over here, this is where I keep all my parts. Like in these little containers right here, at the bottom I have extra chargers. The top little container, what I have is a whole bunch of just loose parts, all kinds of loose parts. That's the same with these 2 shelves. In this shelf, I have all my Traxxas parts. And what I did, I actually divided them up by number, as you can see, so I can kind of know what I have and what I don't. That way when I look up a part, see if I have it. If I don't, then I know I have to order it. Here's a bunch of miscellaneous parts I have. All my batteries, which I know I need to store them a little bit better, which I know a lot of you talk about fire hazard, but I do have to correct that, but I will fix up my batteries. Okay, as we keep going, this is where my little desk where I do check my eBay site. I do all my paperwork on it, keep my track of my finances and everything like that. Over here is my little work desk. This is actually the work desk / shipping desk. Because when I get a project, as you can see up in this area, I got my bubble wrap and my boxes, and I bring them over here to my work desk, and that's where I actually finish up I box them up, I weigh them, measure them, get them ready for shipping. Okay, as we keep on moving around, this is some of my RCs, all my controllers. Now these RCs, they're pretty much rollers, pretty close to being fixed, maybe missing 1 or 2 parts. There's just some parts I gotta order to get them fixed up. But all these are my nitros. This is all my charging station and my cleaning supplies. This is my air compressor. This is the #1 tool which I use. This is the best tool you can get when you're starting to clean up RCs. Another bunch of rollers. As we come over here, this is where I take my pictures, all right? This is something that I really need to change. I need to put it into like a permanent area, more steady, more light to it so I can take better pictures. Over here, I have more rollers that I need to complete. And all this area is a bunch of area where my kids brought a bunch of junk in here and threw in here, which I had to get out. All right, and over here I have some more parts, which I forgot a way to, organize my parts a little bit better. And that's what I want to do within the next 3 months. That's why I want to take you through my process, of which I show you where I'm actually redoing my garage. All right, this garage, I'm going to kind of shut it off, don't use it no more. And that way it's be my shop and my wife can park her car over there. But again, what I want to do, I just want to show you my process. I'm going to make many videos in which I do all this work, where I go to the people, I buy the lots, I will and deal with them. I bring them home. I start break them down to clean them. I clean every little piece I can on them. I start fixing them. When I show you where I post them on eBay, how I kind of figure out the prices of them, try to be very competitive with everybody else. I actually try to lower price to everybody else. That way I can keep the products moving. And I don't like I'm a true person where if it's a $300 car, I don't think I should sell a used car for $250. You know, you got to think about half the price. That's what I believe. Pretty close around that. You got to give the person, you got to realize it is a used RC. And I believe in that, and that's why I try to sell mine pretty cheap. And that way it kind of keeps the market going. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the process of me redoing my shop. You know, I do want to make it a lot more work friendly. Right now it's not very work friendly. I got to move stuff out, move stuff in, which I'm going to show you that process. So I hope you follow me, follow with that button below. I hope you subscribe, all right? This is just a little extra thing I want to do for everybody. I want to show you how I do it, okay? If you get a chance, go to my eBay store and just look at some of the RCs I sold. I try to make it the best I can, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'll have this YouTube page, I'll have an eBay. I'm going to try to pull up a TikTok site so you can contact me anyways. Again, I hope we go through this process together, and I hope you subscribe and like my videos and follow me along. See you next time.